Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the criminal law system here in Thailand, the criminal jurisprudence system, and sort of the judicial system to one degree or another. But basically, the reason for the video is to discuss the fact, I was talking with a friend actually the other day, and we were kind of comparing the common law system to both the civil law system and specifically the Thai civil law system. And, you know, I repeatedly had to keep telling this person, I said, look, that isn't really practically how things work in Thailand. Thailand's criminal law system and their legal system in a very general sense, it's not designed to be adversarial. And what I mean by adversarial, for example, in the American common law system, the criminal law system is designed for, the thinking is that the truth comes out when there's kind of a battle over it, you know, where both sides are arguing and they're in an adversarial posture. They are going to argue in such a way that it's going to ultimately cause the truth to come out. And that's certainly one paradigm to take with respect to the finding of fact and the conclusions of law. Thailand takes, and many civil law jurisdictions do as well, takes an inquisitorial approach. And I would go a step further and say, just from my observation, again, I'm not a Thai attorney. I'm an American attorney. I have Thai nationality. The Thai attorneys in our office are the ones that practice Thai law and deal with the courts. But oftentimes I'm kind of around in sort of a tertiary capacity, and you know, I sort of observe as an outside observer. And one thing I've noticed is, even on top of it not being overtly adversarial, it's really not adversarial because, you know, Thailand has a very non-confrontational attitude in many things. And you see it manifests itself even in the legal system, where it's not designed to create arguments. It's designed to try to, I think it's trying to create a sort of, maybe you could call it, you know, thesis, antithesis, and synthesis, but they're trying to come up, you know, they're definitely applying facts, or excuse me, making findings of fact and conclusions of law, but it's via a different methodology. It's not through necessarily, like, you know, hardcore litigation and arguing. It's more from the standpoint of, this is this side of the story, this is that side of the story, and then the judge has to weigh all this out and again apply the law to the fact. So it's in many ways it's a fundamentally different system than the common law system that most folks, especially in the Anglosphere, are used to dealing with in their home jurisdictions.